Okay, well, here we are this evening with Mr. and Mrs. Becker, who bought their first XT Turbo when?
1 month ago, almost today.
Well, just to show you how proven the Subaru is, this lovely couple came in and bought an XT Turbo Touring Forester from me less than 2 months ago. And unfortunately, during a couple weeks after owning the vehicle, Mrs. Becker was broadsided.
Correct.
And cupcakes went flying everywhere.
There were many firemen and policemen that enjoyed my cupcakes, yes. Yeah, I drive for work, and so I'm on the road most of the day. When we bought this car, we did a lot of research on what would be safe. And it was really important just to get a car that I could drive in all day, but that would be safe for me to drive in, for us to drive in. And we're actually adopting this year, hopefully. And so having a car that was safe for our future family was the most important thing.
Take us through the accident. What happened that day?
Sure. I was driving in Melrose Park, and I went to make a left-hand turn and kind of merged into the lane to turn, and the light turned yellow, and I waited, and the light turned red, and I completed the turn, and a woman blew through the red light going probably about 50 miles an hour. And as she hit me, I remember thinking, oh man, my coffee spilled. And so that was about it. All of the airbags went off. I moved a little bit, but that was the extent of the drama. When I got out and saw that my engine was smoking and that all the bags had gone off and that the car was pretty much totaled, I thought, holy man, this could have been a lot worse.
A phone call at about 9 or 9:30 in the morning in the office, and based on the damage to the vehicle outside, it sounds like the paramedics must have come and basically put you in an ambulance right away. So the phone call I got was, it's been a bad car accident, I'm in an ambulance, I'm going to the hospital, and I'm not sure where they're taking me. So I just kind of ran out of my office and didn't even really grab all my stuff, and I ran out into the street before I realized I didn't know where to find her at. So I got into a taxi and had them just get on 290 West because she was out in the suburbs, and said I'd figure out where we're going from here, and figured it out on the way out, the hospital that she was at, and found her, and we ended up in the ER for pretty much the whole day for precautionary x-rays, but everything turned out to be negative. I mean, you had a little whiplash from the accident for a few days, but we're fine by the weekend.
One of my customers actually said that he saw the whole accident happen and thought there was no way anybody walked out of that, and much less pretty much walked into the ambulance and felt okay. He said that was bad.
Right. So it ended up just being scary more than anything, and then really thankful we had a car that strong. A couple of days after the accident, I sent you an email kind of half-jokingly about, has anybody ever had to buy the car twice in a month, and I let you know what happened, and Milton actually helped get some information that we needed for our insurance company, even to help with the claim. So Mid City Subaru has definitely been more helpful than the insurance company up to this point. Yeah.
How many dealerships can say they're more helpful than the insurance company with getting a claim taken care of? Point for me. Okay, go ahead.
For sure.
A priority, as Carrie mentioned, we're hoping to adopt at some point this year, and wanting to make sure, since we're a one-car family, that one car is going to be the safe one.
I am available for adoption.
We'll let Angel Adoption know. And so I think it became that much more important 2 weeks later, having experienced what we experienced with the accident. I would say that we didn't know a ton about Subaru going into the car buying experience, and had a coworker who had just bought an Outback who said that we really needed to check out Subaru. So it was one of the first places we looked at. And your brother.
We've never heard of anyone having a bad experience with a Subaru. I mean, we've had a number of other cars, and there's always something that someone can say they just really hated about it, and no one had a bad thing to say. And then you look at the ratings, and they're off the charts compared to other cars. So we just felt really confident about owning it.
Yeah.
But it's great when Subaru has a product that, in the unlikely event that something does happen, the customers want to come right back and get the same vehicle. You know, sometimes people go like, well, I'm glad that was gone, I wanted to get something else. With Subaru, once you get in it, you stay.